USC is building their defense. Anthony Lucas is the most recent USC transfer and the biggest one. And when I say biggest, I don't mean in terms of impact on the field. I mean he is a large human being. This guy is 6'6", listed at 270 pounds, even though I think he's probably a little bit closer to 300, but he carries that weight really well. And this is what I wanted to see from USC. Get these guys coming in through the transfer portal that are big, huge defensive players like this in order to stop the run. So like I said, Anthony Lucas was a freshman at Texas A&M last year, so he didn't get a lot of playing time. He did see his most snaps against Mississippi State and Alabama, so I found some good footage from that. Also the training or the spring game that Texas A&M played, as well as some of his high school footage. So I'm just going to play this along while I tell you a little bit about him. He's pretty agile, I think, and quick on his feet, but coming out of his stance, I've noticed he can be pretty inconsistent at times, and you'd like to see a guy who's shown that ability to be so quick to have more consistency right off the snap and just get boom. You want to see explosiveness every single time. He's got a lot to learn in college football, and I think he does need to have a bit of an adjustment period to the speed of the game, but also he's probably going to come in right away and be a significant piece along this USC defensive line because God knows we need it. And now USC has added Kyon Barrs, who is 6'3", 300 pounds, Jack Sullivan, who is 6'5", 245 pounds, and Mason Cobb, the linebacker, 6'1", 220. He's really instinctive as well. He's got some good run-stopping plays as a linebacker from Oklahoma State. Jamil Muhammad, 6'2", 245 pounds, the linebacker, and now Anthony Lucas, who is 6'6", 270 on one of his light days. I mean, if he does intermittent fasting on an 18-hour window, then he's probably 270, maybe even 275. This guy looks closer to 300, and it's pretty clear that USC's intention is to stop the run. And remember, this defense, they just need to be able to get a few stops, and Caleb Williams is going to do the rest. In order for USC to win, they don't need to have an elite defense, like a crazy Troy Polamalu kind of defense that we saw in those Pete Carroll era. We don't need to see anything like that. With Lincoln Riley, USC is always going to be an offensive-minded and offense-heavy team. They're going to be putting up 40 points with Caleb Williams, especially after this Heisman season. Hopefully next year he wins the Heisman again, and we see that two-time Heisman Trophy, #1 overall pick, lead us to the college football playoff and get that national championship. But we don't need to have a defense that's going to be amazing. They just need to be competent, and all of these transfers are looking really good. These are the kind of guys that I want to see, like Anthony Lucas, those big-bodied guys that can stop the run, and they just need to be competent on defense, and these transfers are good enough to make this defense competent. I am really excited for next season. This USC team is going to be really tough to beat with Caleb Williams because he's going to improve as well. This offense is going to get better. Don't forget about Dorian Singer. I mean, that's a big transfer for this offense as well. We're talking about all these defensive transfers because, yeah, we want the defense to be better, but this offense has the potential to be even better next season. I didn't even mention a linebacker coming out of high school, Tackett Curtis, who has the potential to be a really good linebacker and maybe get Shane Lee off the field at times because I think he can have that kind of impact right away. Let me know who you guys think is the most impactful transfer thus far, and I think it's probably Mason Cobb, but let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching the USC LAFB YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time.